backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig.
And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and welcome back over to Fisher High School, where we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight from Fisher High School. I am your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, taking you through all of the action, getting you all ready here to go tonight. Again, taking you through everything here tonight. We have, again, Game 1 for those of you who are just joining us between the girls teams. Lake Park Audubon getting the win at 59-44 in that matchup here tonight. Climax-Fisher trying to split the difference here tonight and split the doubleheader again in Game 2 and getting you all set to go. So we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get into your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here tonight right after this. Again, following that, we will have tip-off and get you all ready to go as the Lake Park Audubon Raiders take on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight from Fisher High School. Only on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoops.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
And welcome back to Fisher High School, where we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders taking on Climax-Fisher here tonight. It's time to get into our American Crystal Sugar Crookston starting lineups here tonight. Again, the American Crystal Sugar Company going ahead and sponsoring our starting lineups here tonight. And let's go ahead and start with the visiting Lake Park Audubon Raiders here tonight, as the Raiders are going to be trotting out Bjork, Carter Minsky, Mark Peterson, Satchel McDonald, and Kobe Pogel. And for the Climax-Fisher Knights, going to be going ahead and looking on the other side here, as Ryan Moore is getting the start for the Climax-Fisher Knights. Branson Solheim going to be getting the start, as well as Ethan Evans, Dylan Carenta, and Luis Gonzalez in the starting lineup tonight for the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. Again, game 2 of a doubleheader here. So we are going to take one more timeout. When we come back, it's tip-off action, getting you all ready to go between the Climax-Fisher Knights at home taking on the Lake Park Audubon Raiders right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us as we have high school boys basketball action right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in.
And the tip one, as that one going up and in. That one going up and in there, as that was Mark Peterson with the first bucket of the evening. And Ryan Morris with the ball for Climax-Fisher. Ryan Morris finding Luis Gonzalez, giving it back to Morris. Morris trying to cut back to the hoop, gives it over to Solheim. Solheim, that's going to be double dribble. That's going to be travel, excuse me. Shuffling the feet. That will be our first turnover of the ball game. Again, thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Climax-Fisher Knights boys taking on Lake Park Audubon here in game number 2 of a doubleheader. Pass going around, that's going over to Peterson. Peterson giving it over to Minsky. Minsky back over to Peterson, handing it back to Minsky. Minsky just finding his way down and trying to get the rebound, fighting for that one. That's going to be Gonzalez, who gives that back over to Evans. Evans down court, giving it over to Solheim. Solheim under, up and under, good there for Branson Solheim. Good job there by Solheim to go ahead and get that one up and in, but now the Raiders going in and firing back, as that's going to be Burek passing it over to Peterson. Burek up, giving it back up and over and in. That's going to be Colby Pogel. 4-2 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. As now Morris going ahead and trying to find his way over to the hoop. Shot going up from Morris off the side of the backboard. That's going to be grabbed by Peterson. Peterson giving it over to Burek. Burek giving it back over to Satchel McDonald. McDonald passing it back over to Burek. Burek back over to Peterson. Peterson into the hole. No, and that's going to be grabbed by Peterson. Shot going up in the foul. 2 shots coming. That's going to be a foul going on Morris. Morris' first of the night. And the first Agramax free throw going up is no good again. They're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location at 218-891-2211. Again, the great folks over at Agramax, give them a call today. That one going to be tipped away after the miss by Colby Pogel. Pogel shot up, no. Third shot up, no, and that's grabbed by Gonzalez. It's going to be a jump ball. Climax-Fisher ball. Inbounding will be Ethan Evans. Again, as Pogel had a few opportunities there, as Ryan Morris bringing the ball down court. And handoff given back to Morris. Morris crosses back, gives it back over to Evans. Evans, that's going to be taken away. That's a turnover, given over to Tegan Burek. Burek throwing down court to Pogel. Pogel up for the layup, no. Shot up, second attempt, no. Grabbed by Solheim. Pass over to Morris. Morris down to Evans. Evans. He's going to go ahead, take the open three. No. Grabbed by McDonald, and that's going to be fought for and going the other way. So that's going to be a foul there on Ethan Evans. Getting aggressive, trying to get the steal back. 4-2. 15:30 left to go here in the first half of the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Satchel McDonald passing that one over to Burek. Burek firing that one back over to Peterson, giving that over to Minsky, who McDonald touch pass over to Peterson, up and good. Peterson, quick 4 points here tonight. Starting off the ball game, 6-2 lead the Raiders have on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Giving down to Carenta. Carenta back to Evans. Evans getting the screen from Carenta. And Evans giving it back over to Gonzalez. That one's lost. Pogel going up, and that one's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming on Morris as he went to strip the ball there. That's his second foul. A quick 2 fouls here in the first 5 minutes and 7 seconds of play. Shot up for Pogel is up and good. Colby Pogel. And second shot here again, brought to you by our friends over at Agramax. The Agramax free throw up and no good. That one grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Evitz. Evitz bringing the ball down court. And he's going to fire that one down to Corinta. That one tipped away by Peterson, and that's going to save with Climax-Fisher. And so now it's going to be Ethan Evitz who's going to be inbounding. And the inbounds pass going to go into Corinta. Corinta getting a little bit of room. No, doesn't get that one. Rebound going to Pogel. Pogel firing that one down court. And shot going up. And shot up by Pogel. Good. Colby Pogel with a quick 5 here. And now that's a timeout taken by Climax-Fisher. 9-2 lead for Lake Park Audubon. We'll take a timeout with them right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School. Climax-Fisher facing a 9-2 deficit at the hands of Lake Park Audubon here with 14:26 left to go here in the first half. Here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Thanks for tuning in. And Ethan Evitz will go ahead and take this one across the court. Evitz going left side, getting the jumper up and no good. Rebounded by Pogel. Pogel giving that one over to Peterson. Peterson bringing the ball down court. Peterson getting a quick drive up for the layup. No good. And that one's going to be rebounded by Gonzalez. And the foul. Luis Gonzalez very active on the boards here tonight. And that's going to be a foul on Colby Pogel. That'll be the first foul of the night for Lake Park Audubon. And the inbounds pass going over to Corinta, giving it back over to Evitz. There's a full court press coming into effect. We saw that earlier from the Lake Park Audubon girls. And the pass going over to Solheim, and that's going to go out of bounds just off the fingertips there of Solheim and Ty Torrance. And the inbounds. That's going to go ahead and go over to Bjork. Bjork passing it over to the outside. That's a wide open 3 there for Minsky. Minsky draining the triple. And that's going to be a foul there going up against Satchel McDonald. First foul of the game for McDonald. And Solheim giving that one back to Evitz. Evitz looking for Torrance. Finding Solheim on the outside. Solheim going to go ahead and give that one back to Evitz. Evitz for 3. No good. That one taken by Bjork. Bjork giving it back to McDonald. McDonald firing it up to Pogel, who gives that one up and over to Minsky. Raiders bench wanted that one. 13:09 left to go here in the first half on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds pass coming. And that one's stolen away by Corinta. Corinta giving that one up to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance giving that one back to Corinta, who gives that one over to Evitz. Evitz, top of the key, firing that one over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Corinta. Corinta up to the basket, up no, grabbed by Pogel. Pogel fires that one over to Bjork. Bjork over to Minsky in the corner. Minsky, good. And that's a 3-pointer for Minsky, 2 for 2 from deep tonight. Branson Solheim, one-on-one against Bjork. Bjork playing good defense, screen from Gonzalez as Solheim gives that one back over to Evitz. Evitz giving it over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance going ahead and gives that one over to Evitz. Evitz fires that one over to Solheim. Solheim trying to find a teammate, does, and Evans, and fires that one down to Corinta. Corinta trying to get a little bit of room, and no, that one's blocked at the net by Peterson. Peterson blocks again, no, and that one going to be rebounded by Bjork. Bjork fires that one over to Minsky, who fires it inside to Pogo. Pogo up, in, and no basket. And that's going to be a foul there on Peterson. Peterson's first of the evening. 15-2, 11:57 left to go here in the first half of the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Taking you through all the action here tonight. Another update across the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 59-59, Cass Lake Bena and Fertile Beltrami. 8:21 left to go in that contest. That ball is stolen away. That one's stolen away by Minsky. Minsky bringing it down, trying to fire over to a teammate. Just a little bit of miscommunication there. That'll be a turnover. So 15-2, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Morris covered by McDonald. He's going to fire that one over to Solheim. Solheim, chest pass back over to Morris. Morris getting the screen from Corinta. Morris, step back. That's good. 2 points for Ryan Morris, and it's 15-4 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Firing that one down court is McDonald, getting it back. Firing cross court over Bjork. Bjork back over to McDonald. McDonald for three. No. Grabbed by Pogo. Pogo firing that one back. That's going to be Minsky passing over to Bjork. Bjork for three. No. And that one grabbed by Pogo. Pogo going up strong and good. Colby Pogo, team high 7 points so far tonight. Ryan Morris quickly trying to get that one up. No shot. And that one's going to be a foul on McDonald. It's his second of the evening. McDonald will come out. Coming in will be Luka Besky. And Morris quickly making work, firing that one back over to Evans. Evans trying to go up strong from mid-range. Nope, that's going to be grabbed by Peterson. Peterson going back on offense, firing that one over to Besky. Besky for three, no, and that one going to be grabbed by Solheim. Solheim bringing it around the back over to the top of the key, firing over to Morris. Morris going in strong, up, no, grabbed by Pogle. Pogle, and that one's stolen back by Morris. And it's going to be 2 shots coming. And that's going to be a foul going against 24 Colby Pogle, his second of the game. (17-4) in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Free throws coming for Ethan Evans. First shot up and good. And coming in for Pogo is going to be Tyson Erdahl. So 17-5 in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Second shot, no. That one grabbed by Gonzalez and fought for. That's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to be staying with Climax-Fisher. Inbound to Solheim, giving that over to Corinta. That one's stolen away. Stolen away by Besky. Besky bringing it down and firing that over. It's going to be over to Bjork. Bjork giving it back to Besky. Besky back over to Minsky. Minsky for three. Yes! Carter Minsky's third three of the night. And Ryan Morris bringing it down for Climax-Fisher. Shot up, no. Offensive foul there. That's going to go against Ryan Morris. That's his third of the game. And Morris coming out. Ty Torrance coming in. Ty Torrance and Tyler Evans in the ball game there for the Climax-Fisher Knights. And That one going to be fired over to Peterson. Peterson shot up and good. Mark Peterson, 6 points on the evening. Ty Torrance bringing it down, giving it over to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans going strong to the hole. Mid-range jumper, no. And grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez going up strong, no. Ty Torrance able to go ahead and get that one, but that's going to be a foul. That one's going to go. That one's going to go against Tyson Erdahl. And the inbounds from Evitz. Evitz over to Solheim. Solheim back over to Tyler Evitz. Tyler Evitz back to Ethan. And Ethan back over to Tyler. Tyler going in strong. Shot up, no. And rebound going over to Peterson. And McDonald, layup up and good. Satchel McDonald with the bucket. And quickly firing back, Ty Torrance on offense. And he's going to keep the handle on that one. Fire that one over to Tyler Evans, who gives it to Ethan. Give it back to Ty. Ty shot up, good. Ty Torrance, he gets his own bucket there. 24-7. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Besky firing that one over to Peterson, taken away by Ty Torrance. And that's going to be a foul there once again, that one being on Nerdahl. 24-7. So 2 free throws coming for Ty Torrance. Or 1 free throw, excuse me. That shot no good because they're in the bonus. That one fired down, taking into the hole, and that's for the foul. Tegan Bjork, excuse me. Bjork getting the bucket, getting the foul, and he's got a free throw coming his way. And the third, the end one is good. And quickly trying to fire that pass down court. No. 27-7 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounded over to Satchel McDonald. McDonald bringing it across court. He's going to go ahead, pass that one over to Besky. Besky giving that one over to Minsky. Minsky back over to McDonald for 3. Yes! Satchel McDonald, his 5th point of the night on that 3. Tyler Evans with the ball, covered by McDonald. Firing that one over to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans trying to go inside, giving that one back over to Gonzalez, and the foul! Luis Gonzalez getting the bucket, has the opportunity to get the Agrimax and one. The Agrimax free throw coming. And the first free throw up and good. And so 30-10 now. Make it 32-10. Quickly, Climax-Fisher trying to fire this one back. And getting the screen set. That one knocked away by Peterson. Peterson getting the steal. McDonald firing that one over, up, and that's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming there for Bjork. 7-11 left to go here in the first half. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. First one up and good. Up and good there for Tegan Bjork, excuse me. Coming out will be Peterson. Coming in is Braden Sandlin. And the second shot is up and good. Excuse me, not Braden Sandlin, excuse me, that's Rylan Swenson. And Tyler Evans bringing it down court, covered by Besky. Evans trying to fire that one down to Corinta, who gives it back over to Torrance, giving it back over to Tyler Evans. Evans going down and in. No, that one knocked away, and that's going to be taken by the Raiders. Bjork going down court, firing it from the outside. It's McDonald. No. Grabbed there by Ethan Evans. Evans going ahead and crossing up, going down court, trying to fire that one down. Trying to find Jarrett Steinmetz. And coming in now for Ethan Evans is going to be Branson Solheim. So Tyler Evans will inbound. The inbounds pass coming over to Steinmetz, who passes that one over to Corinta. Trying to give that one to Solheim, who gives that one down to Steinmetz. Steinmetz trying to fire that one up, no. And that one taken away by Bjork. Bjork firing it down court over to Besky. Besky back to Bjork. Bjork back to Besky. Besky back to Bjork. Bjork shot up, no. Rebound by Besky. Giving that one over to Minsky. Minsky trying to give that one over to Bjork. Bjork for three, no. Grabbed by Besky. Getting the shot up there, and he'll have an opportunity for some free throws. That foul coming on Corinta. It's his first of the evening. And the shot going up for Besky. No good. Second shot coming. And so second shot for Besky coming. Second shot is up and good. Besky's first point of the evening here. And Ethan Evans trying to keep control of the ball there again. Pesky Raider defense there, and that one trying to be given back, and that was tipped as Tyler Evans able to get that one back, try to get that one off the feet. No, but that's going to be a lay-in. 2 points there for Luka Besky. And giving that one over to Ethan Evans. Evans getting the screen from Corinta, trying to go hard to the paint. And no, it's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul going against Rylan Swenson. So 37-10, 5 minutes, 29 seconds left to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Free throw coming. Shot up and good. And first one good for Ethan Evans. And the second free throw up for Evans is good. Ethan Evans with 3 so far here tonight. And firing that one down court over to Luka Besky. Besky takes the dribble and 3, no. And that one going to be picked up by Ty Torrance, passing that one over to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans bringing it across court. And he's going to go ahead and fire up the mid-range jumper. No, that one's going to be grabbed by Pogel. Taking that one down court is Satchel McDonald, passing that one over to Minsky. Minsky for 3, no, tipped away, and that's going to be going for Climax-Fisher. So 37-12, 4:59, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance bringing it down. And Torrance going to be reached in on. And that's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming. That is the 3rd foul of the game for Satchel McDonald here. Yeah, and got to be careful 5 fouls and you're out, and there's 4:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, Agramax free throw coming from Ty Torrance. First one up is no good there for Torrance. Ty Torrance, the freshman. Second shot up. No good. And that one rebounded there by Pogel. It's his 5th rebound of the evening. And Besky going ahead, going in. Euro step, able to get in. Luka Besky. It's his 5th point of the night. That's going to be a charge. Or an offensive foul, excuse me, on Luis Gonzalez. His first of the evening. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in the first half. Good ball movement for Lake Park Audubon. Outside shot for Peterson, no. Rebounded by Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance passing that one over to Evitz. Evitz getting the screen from Gonzalez. Outside jumper, no. And that one rebounded by Peterson. Peterson firing that to the outside to Minsky. Minsky, elongated shot there, rebounded by Gonzalez, and that's a foul. It's going to be a foul going up against Swanson. That's his 2nd of the evening. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. First shot up for Torrance, no. Second shot up, good. Ty Torrance, 3rd point of the night. 39-13. Lake Park Audubon with the lead. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Pass into Pogel. Pogel back over to Peterson. Peterson with the lay-in. 41-13. Ethan Evitz, ball up top, getting the screen set, passing that one over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance giving that one over to Solheim. Solheim getting the screen from Torrance. Solheim trying to cut inside, giving that one over to Carinta. Carinta giving that one back to Torrance. Torrance driving in, swatted away by Minsky. Great play there. Great defensive play by Minsky to go ahead and get the swat. Inbounding will be Ethan Evitz. And the inbounds pass over to Ty Torrance for 3. And no, that's going to be rebounded by Lake Park Audubon. Going ahead and taking that one down is Burek. Burek over to Pogel. Pogel down low to Peterson and loses that one. That one's going to be grabbed by Carinta. Carinta over to Evitz. Evitz bring the ball down court. And Evitz just going to pass that one over to Solheim. Solheim giving that one to Ty Torrance. Torrance trying to fire that one down low, but that's going to go off the shoe. Out of bounds. Keeping you up to date here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Fertile leading 72-71 for Cass Lake Bena. 38 seconds left to go in that ball game. We'll have updates as we learn more. Climax-Fisher Knights. The boys with the ball here, down 41-13. Ty Torrance giving that one over to Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to go into Pogel, trying to just go up with that one. No, Carinta going up with that shot, up and good. Dylan Carinta, 2 points of his own, 41-15, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Luka Besky passing that one down low, and Pogel ending up with that one, passing out over to Minsky, and Minsky over to Burek. Burek for 3, no, and that's going to be grabbed by Besky. Besky with the floater, no. Pogel trying to get the rebound, snagged away, and that's going to be a loss and grabbed by Lake Park Audubon, up and good. Peterson his 10th point of the night. And Solheim going ahead and just passing that one up top to Ethan Evitz. Trying to find some ball movement, and then goes ahead and finds Ty Torrance. He doesn't get the layup up there. And that one going to be fired down court in transition as Beskey passes that one over to Minsky. Minsky down to Pogel. Pogel up, shot, good. 45-15. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Screen set by Gonzalez. Evans with the ball, going ahead and taking it down low. Fadeaway jumper off the side of the backboard. And taking this one down is going to be Minsky over, and that's going to be a carry. Minute and 2 seconds left to go here in the first half. 45 seconds left. 45-15 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Pass over to Solheim. Solheim trying to give that one to Carenta. Doesn't. That's taken away there by Peterson. And Bjork giving that over to Minsky. Minsky giving that one over to Pogel. Pogel back over to Beskey. Beskey passing that one over to Bjork. Bjork. He's going to go ahead, go up for the shot. No, and that's going to be grabbed by Ty Torrance. 35 seconds left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Evitz taking the ball himself and just going to try to fire that one down low. That one's just going to go off Carenta's hands, out of bounds. 27 seconds left to go here in the first half. 45-15, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Tegan Bjork bring the ball over, pass it over to Beskey. Beskey giving that one back to Pogel. Pogel back over to Bjork, into Pogel. And that one's going to get knocked away and go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Raiders. Make sure you stick around for halftime. We'll go over some of your statistics here. Get you all set to go for the second half. Again, game 2 of a doubleheader here tonight. Inbounds pass over to Minsky. Minsky giving that one over to Beskey. Beskey over to Bjork. Bjork taking the step back, giving that one over to Beskey. Shot going for Minsky. In! At the buzzer. Carter Minsky able to go ahead and get that three-pointer to go, and that's going to count. 48-15 at the half. We'll take a timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, we'll go over your halftime stats. Get you prepared for the second half between Lake Park Audubon Raiders, who are up 48-15, the Climax-Fisher Knights here at Fisher High School on YourLiveEvent.com.
With Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
At ComUp, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops of Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
And welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com, getting you all set with your halftime stats here from Fisher, as the Lake Park Audubon Raiders traveling into Fisher to take on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Let's go ahead and start with the visiting Lake Park Audubon Raiders, who are leading 48-15 here at halftime. Getting you all set to go for all of this over here. And let's go ahead and start with the leading scorer here tonight, that being Mark Peterson with 10 points. Also, Carter Minsky chiming in with 9 of his own, as well as Kobe Pogel, both with 9. Satchel McDonald has 5 points, but he does have 3 fouls that he picked up in the first 5 minutes or so of this ball game. So interesting thing to follow, an interesting development to follow here as tonight rolls on as well. So we'll keep you posted on that. But also chiming in 5 points from Luka Betsky and 3 points from Trip Eater and Tegan Bjork. So on the other side for the Climax-Fisher Knights, 3 Knights tied at 3 points for the team lead with Ethan Evans, Luis Gonzalez, and Ty Torrance all tied with 3 points apiece. Also chipping in with 2 points, Ryan Morris, who also got 3 fouls very early on in this ball game, as well as Branson Solheim and Dylan Corinta. in this ball game as well. So with that, those are your halftime stats. When we come back, we'll go ahead and have second half action ready to go for you here on yourliveevent.com. Again, the Lake Park Audubon Raiders up 48-15 on the Climax-Fisher Knights here in Fisher. You're on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us, everybody.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills.
Backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven.
With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoops.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders leading 48-15 on the Climax-Fisher Knights. Again, I'm Mac Robinson taking you through all the action here on play-by-play, getting you all set. And the inbounds over to Satchel McDonald. McDonald covered by Solheim. Pass over to Björk. Björk back inside of Pogel. Pogel up and good. Colby Pogo's 11th points. 11-point score tonight. Ryan Moore is up and no good. Rebound over to Peterson, who's going to pass that one up over to Minsky. Minsky back over to Pogel. Pogel, pump fake, going inside, up off the glass and in. 13 now for Colby Pogel. Pass that one over to Ethan Evans. Trying to give that one inside. No, that's going to be a steal over for Peterson, who's going to give that over to McDonald. McDonald up, no. Grabbed as a rebound by Peterson, blocked by Evans, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be staying with Climax-Fisher. So the inbounds by Morris, giving that over to Solheim. Solheim taking it down. 52-15 at Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Morris, shot going up and no good. Tipped away, and that's going to be rebounded by Pogel. Pogel gave that one up to McDonald. McDonald over to Minsky, and no good. Grabbed by Carenta, back over to Morris. Morris trying to fire that one down to Evitz. Evitz shot up, no. Grabbed by Pogel. And McDonald going ahead and firing that one over to Bjork. Bjork going to the hole, giving that back to Minsky. Minsky back over to McDonald. McDonald for three, no. That one's just going to go out of bounds. Morris going to go ahead and inbounds this one. And giving over to Solheim. Solheim giving back over to Morris, who gives it to Evitz. Back to Solheim. Solheim. And Solheim giving it back to Ethan Evitz, who gives it back to Ryan Morris. Ryan Morris going up to the hoop, and that's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming, shooting foul on that one. And that's going to be a foul going against Satchel McDonald, his 4th. (52-15) as the first Agramax free throw for Ryan Morris is no good. Second free throw coming for Morris. Shot up and good. Ryan Morris, 3 points on the evening. 52-16, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. McDonald passing that one over to Minsky. Minsky fires over to Peterson. Peterson back over to Bjork. Back over to McDonald. That one knocked away by Gonzalez. That's going to go ahead and stay with the Raiders. McDonald to inbound. Giving that one over to Bjork. Bjork for three. No. Grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez giving that one back to Evitz. Evitz firing down to Solheim. Solheim. And that's going to be lost. Bjork taking that one back. Trying to pass that one up to Minsky. Just not able to get a handle on that one. 15:30 left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Morris bringing the ball down. Fires that one over to Evitz. Evitz trying to go down low. Gives it to Carenta. Carenta firing that one up and good. Dylan Carenta with 4 points here tonight. Passing that one over. McDonald with the ball. Gives it to Pogel. Pogel kicks it outside over to Minsky. Minsky for three. Yes! Carter Minsky. 55-18 now. Raiders leading over Climax-Fisher. Shot going up for Morris. That's good. 5 points for Ryan Morris. 55-20. 14:45 left on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Firing that one down low. Peterson shot up. That's going to be a foul on Gonzalez. That's his second of the night. So Peterson stepping up to the free throw line. First free throw coming. Shot up. Good. Mark Peterson, his 11th point here tonight. Coming out is going to be Luis Gonzalez. Coming in is going to be Tyler Evitz. Shot going up and good. Mark Peterson now tied for the team lead. I'm sorry, one shy of the team lead for points. Ryan Morris going up and good. Ryan Morris, another 2 points, leading the team with 7 points here tonight. McDonald trying to fire that one inside, knocked away by Ethan Evitz. Firing that one over Bjork. Bjork giving that one over to Minsky. Minsky trying to give that one down to Pogel and does, and that one knocked away there by Morris, but that's going to stay with the Raiders. 14:05 left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds coming and does over to Peterson. Peterson back over to Bjork. Bjork covered by Morris. Giving over to Minsky. Minsky down low to Peterson. Peterson trying to give that one back to Bjork. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. Staying with the Raiders. Inbounds pass coming. That one going into McDonald. Firing that into Pogel. Pogel back over to Peterson. Over to Bjork. Bjork back over to McDonald. McDonald. Covered by Solheim. Giving back over to Bjork. Bjork giving that back to McDonald. McDonald firing down low to Pogel. Pogel shot up. Good. Colby Pogel, 15 points tonight. Giving that one over to Solheim. Solheim down to Tyler Evans. No. Rebound going to Bjork. Bjork giving that one to Minsky. Minsky, jump stop, up, and no. That one going to be grabbed by Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans in transition. And that one is going to be knocked away by, that's going to go off of his leg, excuse me. They're going to overturn the call. Fisher is going to go ahead and talk this one over. That one going to be overruled. And so it's going to be a Lake Park Audubon ball. Coming out is going to be McDonald, as well as Peterson. Coming in going to be Tyson Nerdahl, as well as Luka Besky. Luka Besky having a good first half. 5 points for the Raiders. And quick shot there coming from Bjork. Bjork no good. Rebounded by Besky, giving it back over to Bjork. Bjork good. 5 points on the night now for Bjork. And Morris trying to get to the hole, does, and able to get that one in. 61-24 Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. As that one going to be stolen away by Morris. And Morris passing it over to Tyler Evans. Tyler Evans for three. Good. Tyler Evans with the three. Timeout taken. 12:28 left to go here in the ball game. Lake Park Audubon leading 61-27 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We'll take a timeout with them right here on yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Welcome back here to yourliveevent.com again. Lake Park Audubon taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. Here in Fisher, a couple of stats here for you, getting you caught up here. Kobe Pogel leading the way for all scorers with 15 points here tonight. Also tied for second, Mark Peterson and Carter Minsky, both with 12 points here this evening. And then trifecta of Raiders with 5 points between Tegan Bjork as well as Luka Besky and Satchel McDonald. Also leading the way for Climax-Fisher is Ryan Morris with 9 points. Inbounds to Bjork. Bjork crossing up Morris and going ahead and passing that over to Pogel. Pogel giving it back to Bjork. Bjork trying to cut to the hole, giving that one back up and over to Pogel, and good. 17 points now for Pogel, 63-27. Raiders lead. And Evans for three, or mid-range there. That's 2 points there for Ethan Evans. And Pogel firing that one back out to Bjork, and that's stolen by Morris. Morris in transition. Up and good. Ryan Morris able to get the layup and cut the lead down to 63-31. And three-point shot taken by the Raiders. No good. Grabbed by Morris. Fired down to Solheim. Solheim in transition. Trying to fire that one down to Carinta. That's going to go off a couple of legs and taken away by the Raiders. And that's going to go up and in for Pogel. 19 points for Colby Pogel. And passing that one over, that's over to Corinta. Corinta just shot up, no, knocked out of bounds, and that's going to stay with the Knights. So 3 Raiders coming on. Coming off is going to be Carter Minsky. It's going to be Tyson Nerdahl as well as Colby Pogel. Coming on going to be Mark Peterson as well as Satchel McDonald. Shot up and good there from Morris. And pass going over to Luka Besky. Luka Besky for 3. No. Grabbing the rebound there is Chaz Olschmidt. And so, Ethan Evans with the ball, giving that back over to Ryan Morris. Morris going to the hole, no. Shot going up, no. 65-33. Passing that one over to McDonald, shot up, no. And grabbed the board is Gonzalez. Firing that one down court over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance firing it back over to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans going up strong and good. Ethan Evans with 2. Possibility of a AgriMax and 1. Again, shaping the future of agriculture. Call their official location at 218-891-2211. Call the great folks over at AgriMax today. So shot coming from Ethan Evans. Shot up and good. So 65-36. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And passing that one over. Mark Peterson shot up, no, and that's going to be grabbed by Gonzalez. Firing that down court. That's going to be over to Morris. Morris. And that's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover there for Morris. Just over 10 minutes left to go here in the ball game on YourLiveEvent.com, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And pass going to the outside. That's going over to Olschmidt. And that's going to be knocked away and staying with the Raiders. Inbounds over to Bjork. Bjork passing that one back over to McDonald. McDonald firing over to the outside, and Bjork with the shot, and good. Tegan Bjork, another bucket there, 7 points. Trying to fire that one down court. As Ryan Moore is trying to throw up a full court pass there over to Ty Torrance. Just a little too much arm on that one. 67-36. Left to go here in the ball game, and throwing it down low. Peterson able to get that bucket. Mark Peterson with 14 points tonight, also with 4 boards. And Morris going ahead and trying to make a little bit of room for himself, and no, and there's going to be a foul. Foul going to be on Chaz Olschmidt. And the first one up, no. And the second shot here coming for Morris. Up and no good. It's going to be rebounded there by Pogel. And passing it down to Olschmidt. That's going to be knocked away by Morris. Grabbed by Pogel. Up and good. Colby Pogel able to go ahead and get the bucket there. 71-36. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And firing cross court over to Morris was from Ethan Evans. Morris trying to go inside, and he loses the handle. That's going to be, that was knocked away. Staying with Climax-Fisher. And the inbounds pass is going to be taken by Gonzalez, given over to Morris. Morris shot up and good. 3-pointer there for Ryan Morris. giving him 15 on the night. Or I'm sorry, 16. So, pass going around. Beskey over to Olschmidt, back over to Beskey, back over to Peterson. Peterson, pump fake, going into the hole. Up, no good. Grab by Morris. Morris, bring the ball down court. And once again, take it himself, pass it over to Evitz. Evitz taking the screen from Morris. Morris taking it himself with a fadeaway jumper. No good, off the front of the rim. That one taken by McDonald. McDonald coming back down, giving it over to Beskey. Beskey for three, good. Luka Beskey able to drain the three, 8 points on the night. And 74-39, 7:28 left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And so, substitution coming in. That's going to be Rylan Swenson coming in for Chaz Olschmidt. And inbounds pass goes over to Morris. Morris trying to, there's going to be another foul on that play. And that's going to be a foul going on Lake Park Audubon. That's going to be on Swenson. That's his third. And inbounds over to Morris. Morris. Fadeaway jumper. Nope. That's going to be going to McDonald. McDonald going back in transition. Going up for the layup. Up, no. Grabbed by Beskey. Beskey shot up, no. Grabbed by Pogel, and that's good. That's a timeout taken by Climax-Fisher. We'll take it with them here on YourLiveEvent.com. Lake Park Audubon leading 76-39 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We'll be right back after this.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. Again, the Lake Park Audubon Raiders leading 76-39 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Again, make sure you stick around afterward. We'll talk to the coaches. We'll talk to Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. And get you all ready to go here tonight after the doubleheader here today. 76-39 in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 6 minutes, 26 seconds left to go. Inbounds going over to Climax-Fisher. Full court press is on, and that's going to be going ahead, passing that one over to Ethan Evitz. Ethan Evitz going to go ahead and lose a handle on that one. Peterson making a dive for that play. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul there on Peterson. That's his third of the evening. Inbounds pass coming from Solheim. That's going to go over to Torrance. Torrance passing that one over to Ethan Evitz. Ethan Evitz from another county. That one's going to go off the back iron. That's going to go up. Floater, no good. And that's going to be grabbed by Satchel McDonald. Firing behind the back up to Peterson. No good. Grabbed by Pogel. Up and good. And that's going to give Pogel a double-double here for the night by my count. And pass over to Ethan Evitz. Ethan Evitz trying to fire that one down. No good. And Peterson now leading the fast break. He's going to pass that one back to Swenson. Going to slow things down. Pass it over to Beskey. Beskey from deep. No good. Grabbed there by Ethan Evitz. Ethan Evitz going to go ahead and pass that one over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance trying to fire that one inbounds and has that one knocked away. And so coming out is going to be Besky and Peterson. So the inbounds pass, and Morris goes up and scores. And so passing that one over to the outside, that one's going to be a foul going on Climax-Fisher. That one going up against Ryan Morris. 4:15 left to go in the ball game. 78-41 left to go in this ball game, or on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Shot up from McDonald, no good. Grabbed by Pogel. Pogel up and good. Man, you might as well call him Windex with the way that he's been cleaning the glass up tonight. Kobe Pogel doing a great job. Ryan Morris going up and getting the lay-in. $20 points now tonight for Morris. McDonald passing that one over to Minsky. Minsky passing into Pogel. Pogel up and good. And so now Ryan Morris bringing the ball up, and once again going to go ahead and pass that one over to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans dribbling up, going up, and getting the lay-in off the glass. Might be late, but the bank is still open. Passing that one down and in for Tegan Bjork. Tegan Bjork able to go ahead and get the lay-in. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. 84-45, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And giving that one over to Evans. That one up and good. And McDonald bringing that one up and over and giving that one over to Minsky. Minsky back over to Bjork. Bjork for three. No. Grabbed by Carinta. And Carinta passing over to Morris. Morris getting the shot up and good. 22 for Ryan Morris here tonight. And passing that one into Pogel. Pogel. Good. Subs coming in. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the ball game, and another line change here coming for Lake Park Audubon. As coming in, it'll be Tyler Sandlin as well as Sean Felker. Whole new lineup coming in. Chaz Olschmid, trying to get all the names here for you, as well as Braden Sandlin. And the inbounds pass going over to Morris. Morris. Ryan Morris passing that one down to Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans getting that one off the glass. No, and jump ball. And it's going to stay with Climax-Fisher. Coming in, Ty Torrance as well as Branson Solheim coming in. Ethan Evans checking out. And shot going up, and that's blocked. Taken back by Sandlin. Sandlin in transition. Going to go ahead and pass that one up and over, and giving that one over to Sandlin. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, giving it back over to Sandlin. Shot up, and no. Rebound once again to Sandlin. Shot up, no. And slowly bringing it up is going to be Tyler Evans. Pass it over to Solheim. Solheim trying to get that one down low. Does, but doesn't get in. And trying to get back is going to be Sandlin. Sandlin, just a minute left in the ball game here. Shot going up, no. Rebound going to Olschmid. Up and good. Chaz Olschmid able to get the bucket there. 88-49, just under a minute left to go in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Lake Park Audubon leading. Pass inside. That's going to go up for Carinta. No. Rebound. Once again going to Eater. And passing that one over to Braden Sander. Shot going up by Sandlin, no, and giving that one over to Tyler Evans. Tyler Evans, 22 seconds left to go in the game clock. Giving that one back to Corinta, firing that one down low to Ty Torrance. No. And Solheim getting the shot up and foul. (88-49). 2 seconds left to go here on the game clock. But shots coming for Solheim. First one up and good. Second shot up. No good. Rebounded by Olschmidt. And that will go ahead and do it for us tonight here from Fisher. Again, the final score 88-50 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We'll talk to the coaches following the game here, as well as talk with our Enbridge Energy player of the game here tonight as well here on the post-game show. We'll take a timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Welcome back to Fisher High School, where we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders coming into today and able to secure the doubleheader sweep here today. Able to get the win here tonight, 88-50 in the latter half of the doubleheader here tonight. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Here in just a bit, we'll be talking with Lake Park Audubon coach Landon Schultz, as well as our Enbridge Energy player of the game. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and talk about some of our statistics from this evening as well. going to go ahead and go through. Let's go ahead and start with the Climax-Fisher Knights. Ryan Moore is leading the way with 22 points. Ethan Evans chiming in with 10 points of his own. Dylan Carinta adding in 4, as well as 3 points from Ty Torrance, Tyler Evans, as well as Ty Torrance, and also 2 points from Branson Solheim. On the other side for Lake Park Audubon, Colby Pogel able to go ahead and add in 31, leading the way for both teams. 31 points, 11 boards by my count here tonight. And then also second leading scorer for them, Mark Peterson, with 14 points here tonight. Carter Minsky adding in 12 points of his own. Luka Besky with 8 points off the bench, and Tegan Björk adding in 9 points there in the starting lineup as well. So being able to go ahead and take a look at both of these interesting matchups between these two here tonight. Lake Park Audubon able to go ahead and get the clean sweep here tonight. Again, 2 in the earlier matchup. Again, for those of you who missed that game, that was Lake Park Audubon getting the win 59-44 in that matchup as well. And again, here in game number 2, 88-50 here in the latter half of the doubleheader here tonight. So again, I'm Mac Robinson. We'll go ahead and we'll go through some of our awards here, and actually going to go ahead and put pause on that, as we're actually going to be joined by our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight, that being Colby Pogel. I'll go ahead and give you the mic here. And Colby, 1, thank you for joining me, and 2, it really seemed like, you were locked in, tonight, especially on the boards. I think I called you Windex a few times there tonight. Yeah. But, for you, it seemed like you were locked in early on. Did it feel different for you out there, in pregame?
Yeah, the guys were really locked in. Just shoot, just get after the ball. No, laziness, it seemed like. Just everybody's fired up, second game of the season. Go at her.
Yeah, and, for you especially, it seemed like, throughout the entire day, it seemed like both you and the girls team as well just played very aggressively. And so for you guys, do you guys kind of hang your hat on the defense that you guys are playing out there especially?
Oh, yeah. Our goal against every team is to get less than 55 points a game. So, and I think last year if we held them to under 55 points a game, it was like 80-some% win percentage. So we pride ourselves on defense, get a lot of steals, boards. Yeah. And
then especially for you, it seemed like, a lot of times we'll see big guys that, they'll be kind of planted down there on the block especially. But for you, you're able to move around quite a bit there on offense especially. How does it feel for you to be able to, not only be able to clean up underneath the glass there, but also kind of be used out on the outside there as well?
I mean, it's nice. It frees up the offense, gives us a lot more space, a lot more flow to it. It's always nice to give out Teagan a ball screen here or there. It's pretty fun.
And then what's something that you've been, trying to work on coming into this year especially, and, how's the progress been so far?
Just being more aggressive in the paint and getting a vertical, maybe get a dunk here or there, hoping. But, yeah, mostly just speed and agility.
And I would say this, outside the dunk tonight, I would say this, you've done a pretty dang good job out there, especially on the boards. And, for you, how does it feel to be able to kind of bring out, maybe get some more of those fouls, being down low and being able to, kind of get some of those and ones for yourself?
It just pumps everybody up. Hype man.
I was going to say, you guys were pretty energetic there on the bench throughout the night.
Yeah. High energy. Everybody's locked in. Oh, can't really ask for much more.
Yeah, right. And, I also love, getting a feel for the locker room every single year. What's it been like being around these guys so far?
Everybody's just giggling, laughing, making jokes, keeping our heads up high, moving on to next game. We're at Ada, so it's going to be a tough one, but we'll grind her out, hopefully win.
Yeah, for sure. And Colby, thank you so much for joining me. Great game tonight, and looking forward to seeing how you play against Ada.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Colby Pogel, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, joining me. Here you can go ahead and grab a T-shirt here, Colby. Go ahead and grab that from the bag here. Yeah, sure thing, of course. Well-deserved, well-earned here tonight. Again, Kobe Pogel, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight from Lake Park Audubon, getting 31 points and 11 boards by my count here tonight, doing a great job and getting a few blocks. And joining me now is going to be Lake Park Audubon coach Landon Schultz joining me now. And Coach, one, thank you for joining me. And two, I mentioned it there with Colby, but it seemed like both from the girls' team as well as your team, the aggressiveness on both sides of the ball, that really seems like it's a focus for you guys this year. Has that been something you guys have been really trying to work on throughout this year?
Yeah, I would say, we're trying to really emphasize our team on, kind of playing faster, pushing with pace, pushing in transition, trying to get some open looks, with advantages early in possessions, and then, just being a really active group defensively. Active hands, showing hands on every catch, and doing just a really good job trying to keep people out of the paint.
And then, getting a chance to watch you guys, especially, Colby, the aggressiveness down low, but also not being afraid to go ahead and set some screens on the outside. What do you have to say about Colby and how he's done so far this year?
He's put in a lot of work. The results that he's getting right now, it's from the time that he put it in this off season. He worked really hard this summer. He's dedicated himself to the weight room, and it's a whole different animal that we're seeing this year compared to last year. From his sophomore to his now junior year, so he's doing a really good job for us.
And then the other thing too that I noticed, especially just looking at the stat sheet, is just the even distribution from you guys, and just not being afraid to pass the ball around. Whether it be Mark Peterson on the outside there or Carter Minsky as well, but. For you guys, is that a focus that you guys have as well to, get everybody involved and make sure that everybody is, involved in the offense and not being afraid to pass the ball?
Yeah, we preach that, ball movement first before you try and get open looks in the half court. We kind of knew going into this year that it's kind of going to be at the, kind of be scoring by committee. Where I don't think we're going to have that one guy that kind of, stands out above all. Just kind of a really balanced approach, and I think that keeps opponents on their toes.
And then, what does it say about you guys that, you guys can have somebody like Luka Besky come off the bench and, rain down a couple of triples for these guys and fire up the bench here as well?
Yeah, it's really big, for him stepping in there as a freshman, doing a lot of things similar to what Tegan Bierke did for us last year when he was a freshman. Not afraid of the moment, and but once again, kid that's put in a lot of time this summer. In the weight room, working on his skills, and it's translating over to nights like tonight.
And then last thing for you here too, but being right behind your bench, I can feel the energy coming off of these guys and just the positivity. What do you think that says about your team and kind of the program that you guys have been trying to build up over here?
Yeah, I think we preach that in pregame. Trying to stay engaged. Whether you're the five on the court or you're hanging out here on the bench, bring good energy. In some way, shape, or form. And, especially when you make that road trip up an hour and a half from Lake Park, you're going to have to bring it, 5 guys on the court and all the guys on the bench, because you're a unit going into, a tough environment to play in.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck to you guys going up against Ada coming up next year.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right, Landon Schultz, head coach of Lake Park Audubon, joining me on the Your Live Event pregame or postgame show, excuse me. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to give out our awards from postgame here and go ahead and put a bow on this one here coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us here on YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School as we have the Lake Park Audubon Raiders getting the win 88-50 in the latter half of the doubleheader here tonight from Fisher. Again, Lake Park Audubon also getting the win earlier tonight in the girls basketball game. That final being 59-44 earlier tonight as well. Again, so let's go ahead and give out our post-game awards. Post-game awards again. Going ahead and starting with the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Going ahead and starting with, let's go ahead and start with Satchel McDonald over to Carter Minsky. Carter Minsky able to go ahead and drain a few triples here tonight, but especially Satchel McDonald doing a great job distributing, but especially also Tegan Bjork. Tegan Bjork doing a good job distributing on the outside. So that's going to be our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Again, brought to you by our friends over at Halstead Telephone Company as well. And when it comes to Halstead Telephone Company, of course, they are local. They are reliable. You know you got to go to them. You can trust them. It's how you connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. So now our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for this evening. I'm going to go ahead and give this one over to Tegan Bjork, excuse me. He had 9 points, but did a really good job distributing here throughout the night here tonight, getting 9 points, but again, having plenty of passes, leading the way for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders tonight. And again, that courtesy of RDK Enterprises. Of course, when it comes to RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, look, they thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide their customer service, the customer service you expect from your planter experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planners. Call 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. And last but not least, little bit of a spoiler. We talked to him a little bit earlier, and special thanks to Colby Pogel, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, joining me. Colby Pogel, the junior, joining me. 31 points, 11 boards tonight, and a couple of blocks mixed in there as well for Colby Pogel. Again, he is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Great time talking with him, and great game from Colby Pogel here tonight as well. And again, that brought to you by Enbridge, where tomorrow is happening right now more than ever. The world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. All right, that's going to go ahead and do it for us here at Fisher High School. Again, Climax-Fisher at home today and falling to Lake Park Audubon 88-50. Here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We want to go ahead and say special thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight. Without them, we would not be able to go ahead and have the broadcast here tonight. And special thanks to all of them. Go ahead and say thank you from all of us by going ahead and showing them your patronage and saying that Your Live Event sent you, and say thank you. And also thank you to all of you for tuning in again. Thank you all for tuning in, and for my producer as well, I'm Mac Robinson, and thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.